In the last kitchen cleaning tips video, I said we would continue with other spaces in the house. A place that no one seems to see but has a huge impact on your mood and energy every day is the bedroom. Why? Because this is the space you see first thing in the morning and also the place you return to after a long day. If it is messy, you will easily feel that everything outside is also messy. Therefore, I believe that just cleaning up a little here will make you feel much more relieved. In this video, I will share with you extremely simple tips, not time-consuming, but enough to turn the bedroom into a real place to rest. And if you find this content suitable for what you need right now, please like, share, or subscribe so that I can continue to make videos that are close and practical like this. So let's start with the first tip for your bedroom. Double your space with one trick. Do you get frustrated every time you open your closet? All your clothes are piled on one hanger. When you pull one out, another falls off. The hangers get tangled together. The closet is full, but you only pick the easiest items to get because the more you choose, the more cluttered everything becomes. I used to be like that until I tried adding a second hanger to my closet. I didn't drill anything. I just bought a separate hanger, the kind with pre-made hooks that I attached directly to the existing hanger in my closet. It took less than 5 minutes to install. Then I hung all my short-sleeve shirts and blouses on the top hanger, and my skirts, pants, and other shorter items on the bottom hanger. My closet suddenly looked much more spacious. No more hanging hooks or clothes falling out every time I pull out an item. Now every morning when I open my closet, everything is clearly separated and I choose my clothes in seconds without having to rummage. Just a small change, but it gives me the feeling I have regained control of my own space. But what about the worn but not washed items? It's also a common cause of clutter. We'll address it right away. Tip number 2. Small hanger. The chair in your room. When was the last time you sat on it? Every time you come home from work, you change into something comfortable. The clothes you just took off aren't dirty enough to wash, and you don't want to put them away. So you temporarily put them on the chair. Then, tomorrow night, another item. A week later, the chair was gone under a pile of stuff. I used to let it be until I taped some wall hooks to the back of my bedroom door. I hung anything I was going to wear again, yesterday's hoodie jeans, even a robe. Now I not only had an easy place to put things without making a mess, but the chair was still empty and my room looked cleaner. And while these small changes can make a huge difference in your bedroom, I know many of you are also looking for a complete reset, a way to declutter your entire home without feeling overwhelmed. That's why in an upcoming video, I'll walk you through 20 do's and don'ts to simplify your whole house using minimalism, especially if you're just starting out. Tip number 3, give every item a spot. The little things create the biggest messes because they are the easiest to overlook. Hair ties, earrings, watches, lip balms. When they don't have a clear home, they end up on every flat surface. Your shelves, desks, nightstands become a dumping ground and everything looks chaotic when you're looking for something. The simple solution here is a small tray on top of the dresser to hold everyday items like hair clips, combs, etc., and a drawer to hold everything else like necklaces, rings, sunglasses, all organized into sections. Knowing exactly where to put things helps you find them faster, even when you're in a... Next tip is turn the space under your bed into smart storage. Small items have a place, but what about items that take up space like blankets, winter clothes, large handbags? Do people often put them in a plastic bag and temporarily push them under the bed? At first it seems neat, but gradually that place turns into a dusty, messy warehouse that no one wants to touch. The solution here is very simple. We just need to buy a low-lidded plastic box with wheels so that it is easy to pull in and out under the bed. Everything is clearly group covered so it does not collect dust. And importantly, it is easy to take out when needed. Now I no longer feel uncomfortable when sweeping the house because it looks like something is messy under the bed, but instead feel comfortable because the storage space is truly neat and controlled. Another super helpful tip is use drawer dividers to stop rummaging through everything. You don't hate folding. You hate rummaging through a drawer just to find a pair of socks. A drawer may look neat when you first clean it, but after a few days, everything is mixed up. Underwear, socks, thin t-shirts, all messed up, and when you need to find something, you get frustrated. I've tried using fabric or soft plastic dividers. They're available everywhere. No need to fold neatly, just divide each box into sections, one for socks, one for undershirts, one for pajamas. When I'm done washing, I just drop it into the right slot and I'm done. The best part is that I don't have to rummage anymore. I pick out my clothes faster in the morning, my drawers don't fall apart, and I feel like I'm in control of my space instead of in a constant state of mess. Tip number 6. Don't let cords clutter your rest space. You leave your phone charger cord, your nightlight cord, your small fan cord, hanging across your desk, dangling on the floor, tangled behind your power outlets. Not much, but enough to make your resting corner look messy. I used to do that until I tried sticking some cord clips behind my desk and next to my bed. Then I wrapped the excess cords with Velcro and put the outlets in a simple cord storage box. Not fancy, but clean, neat, and free of tangled cords. Now when I look at that part of the room, it no longer feels cluttered, but instead feels more spacious. Now comes a space that is often wasted, and if handled properly, it can become a very useful storage place under the bed. Tip number 7 is add a small trash can. A tissue, a cake wrapper, a torn note, an old paper bag, you plan to throw it away later. But since there is no trash can in the room, you leave it on the bedside table or stuff it in a drawer. And just like that, little by little, the room gradually accumulates nameless things. I used to think it was weird to have a trash can in the bedroom, but then I tried placing a small lidded neutral colored one in a hidden corner. From then on, there was no more throwing it away later because now the trash has its own place. Tip number 8 is don't let your nightstand become a dumping ground. Is your nightstand always full of things you use before going to bed? Books, phone, alarm clock, even hair clips. And when you wake up in the morning, it's the first thing you see. The solution is simple. Put a small shelf or tray on the nightstand and separate each item into its proper place. Before going to bed, put everything back in its rightful place. Just a small boundary like that is enough to keep the nightstand tidy instead of becoming a place for miscellaneous things. Every time you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, grab a glass of water or a hair clip, you won't break other items because now you know where they belong. Tip number 9 is keep windows open and light coming in. Have you ever walked into a bedroom and felt the air was heavy and smelly, even though the furniture had been tidied up? That feeling makes the room seem more cluttered than it actually is. But the cause is often not the furniture, but the lack of light and air circulation in the bedroom. Bed sheets easily absorb odors. Clothes hanging for a long time become damp and dust accumulates without you noticing. The solution is very simple. Every morning, open the window for at least 15 minutes to let in air and natural light. Thanks to that, unpleasant odors escape, and you can see more clearly the corners that need cleaning. Just this small habit is enough to make the bedroom fresher, more airy, and most importantly, become a place where you really want to rest. One last tip is reduce decoration. One of the things that can make your bedroom look cluttered is a dressing table, nightstand, or bookshelf filled with small decorative items, scented candles, photo frames, vases, teddy bears, lotion bottles. Each item looks cute on its own, but when put together, it becomes a mess that is difficult to clean and takes up space. The solution is to keep only a few items that are truly meaningful or used frequently, such as a souvenir photo frame, a small vase of flowers, or a lamp you turn on every night. The rest can be put away or rotated monthly to keep the space fresh without being too cluttered. Those were my top 10 quick and simple bedroom fixes to create a calming, clutter-free retreat. Which one are you most excited to try? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear. And if you're ready to take the next step, my upcoming video will show you what to do and what to avoid when decluttering your whole home, especially if you're new to minimalism. See you soon!